Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go through everything that I watched in the month of February. Believe it or not, even though it is the shortest month of the year, I did watch a lot of TV and film, and I want to share with you what was good, what was not good, what was worth watching, what was new, you know the drill. But I decided to make it a little bit different this time because I have a few people always asking me how I do my makeup and things like that. I thought I would just get ready at the same time as talking to you guys about what I've been watching. This is what I used to do on my channel, so I feel like going back to that for just one video is quite nice. But first of all, we're going to go to my bathroom so I can do my skincare before putting on my makeup. So you join me in my bathroom today because we are working with Foreo with their UFO2. Can we talk about how beautiful the product is itself? This little machine right here creates a professional treatment that would usually be 20 minutes in just 90 seconds, and you can take this anywhere and use it at any time. So the way this little machine works is you connect it to the app that you download on your phone, and you can connect your device to your phone to start the treatment. So today I'm going to go for the green tea mask. It is supposed to be good for all skin types, help soothe skin irritation. It's rich in antioxidants to help protect and rejuvenate skin's appearance, and it purifies for flawless, healthy looking skin. Regular usage of the UFO2 helps to infuse the ingredients in all other skincare products as well into deep layers of skin, and it boosts the results significantly through the power of LED therapy, pulsations, heating and cooling. That means we are getting more benefits from our skincare routine and the products that we use. And there's loads of other treatments as well. This is only some of them to help you in lots of different ways, whether it's dry skin that you need help with, or blemishes, or dark circles, or fine lines. There are so many different masks for you to try. All the masks are properly dermatologist tested as well, with high quality fruit and plant extracts. So you might be thinking, what is the difference between this and a normal sheet mask? I'm going to tell you all the benefits. So the UFO2 delivers LED light therapy. The blue light treatment targets bacteria buildup and acne, while the red light offers overall skin rejuvenation. And it also pulsates, which stimulates blood microcirculation and better absorption of the products. And let me tell you, this feels good. Like you're getting a full massage on your face. Honestly, it feels so nice, and if you could feel my skin right now, you'd be really jealous. So make sure you check out Foreo and the UFO2. I'll have all the links down in the description. So now that we're back in here, we can start talking about what I watched throughout the month and also start applying my makeup. So I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. This is the Luminous foundation, and this is in the shade 200W, and I'm just going to put that on and start talking. So first of all, let's talk about the TV that I watched this month. The first thing I watched is the TV show that is behind me currently, and that is Superstore. Now, Superstore is a comedy TV show, a little bit on the same line as The Office and Parks and Rec, because it is just like following normal people in very mundane jobs, but it's so funny. I absolutely loved this show. Like, I'm in love with it. It's not finished yet. I think there's one more season yet to come out, which I'm so excited for already. It's just a bunch of people that work in a supermarket, in a superstore, a little bit like Target. There's just so much that happens in it that's ridiculous. The jokes are so funny. It was the first time in ages I've actually like laughed out loud so many times during watching something. Very, very quickly become one of my favorite TV shows I've ever watched, and definitely 100% a comfort show if you want something just like silly to watch where you don't have to think too much, which is literally how I'm feeling right now. That's all I wanted to watch. This is the perfect thing for you. You will absolutely love this. I'm then taking the Revlon Candid concealer. This is in number 10, and I'm going to put that on under my eyes and all the high points of my face. The next thing I'm going to talk about is It's a Sin. Oh my goodness. Now, this TV show is incredible, but God will you cry. So I mentioned It's a Sin in my last one because we were watching it weekly, and then I convinced my boyfriend to just watch it all in one hit because I couldn't help myself. It's a Sin is about the AIDS crisis that happened around the whole world, but mainly focusing in London in the UK. No one knew what it was, where it came from, what it was doing, but it was just known as like the gay disease, even though it's very clearly not, because anyone can get AIDS, so make sure you get checked, guys. But oh my god, this is the most heartbreaking thing I've ever watched, but it's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. But even though this is extremely sad, I urge you all to watch it. It's also the most binged watched thing on Foreo. If you want to know where to find it, that's where to find it, which proves that people want LGBTQ plus TV. Next up, I'm taking the Revolution Candid powder. This is just in 01, and I'm just going to powder that all down because I crease like crazy. The next TV show I watched was Teenage Bounty Hunters. Now, before I start talking about this one, I'm just gonna let you know, it is a cancelled TV show after 1 season, which I wish it wasn't. I never heard of it before. I've seen it on Netflix a few times and thought it looked a little bit too cheesy, so I never pressed on it, but I couldn't find anything, so I pressed on it and actually was very pleasantly surprised. This was a really good TV show. I'm actually really upset that it's been cancelled. Teenage Bounty Hunters is about these twins that accidentally end up being bounty hunters. Like, they're not meant to, but it just happens. They are hiding it from their family, who are very strict Christians. They go to a very strict school as well. These two teenage girls finding themselves sexually and, you know, sexuality wise. There's so much more to it than I thought there was ever going to be, and I was very pleasantly surprised by it. I'm gonna take the Il Makiage Wannabe Mineral Baked Bronzer and just bronze me up a little bit, give me a little bit of shade. I'm then taking the Il Makiage Isle Bonita Mineral Baked Blush, and I'm just going to blush me up whilst we talk about the next thing, which is Tracy Beaker. I've just said Tracy Beaker at the age of 22. I think it's my Mum Tracy Beaker, and it's the point of view of Tracy Beaker's kid. And you know, I grew up watching Tracy Beaker, therefore I had to give it a watch. I'm gonna take the Sleek Solstice makeup palette and just mix these two colours together for my highlight. So my Mum Tracy Beaker was a great bit of TV, definitely not made for kids or adults. It's very much a family thing. I did think it was good. It wasn't like obviously the best thing I've ever watched in my life. It's never going to be. And I watched it all in one hit, and it was worth it. For my brows, I'm taking the Benefit Brow Micro Filling Pen. I absolutely love this, by the way. Definitely give it a go. And I'm just gonna fill that in. I probably won't talk while I'm doing this because I'm not very good at that. Now that I've filled in my eyebrows, I'm taking the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel, and this is in clear, and I'm just going to brush them up a little bit whilst we talk about the next thing, which is I May Destroy You. Now, I haven't completely finished this yet because I am taking it extremely slowly because it is a really hard watch. I May Destroy You is basically about sexual assault, so skip this bit if you don't want to hear anything about it because it can be a little bit triggering, but I obviously will not go too far into it. It's an amazing piece of TV. It's just so hard to watch and very like triggering, so if you are not in that space, please do not watch this. But if you can, this is an amazing piece of TV. I'm taking the Revolution Soph palette. This is the original one. As you can tell, it's very well loved. I use it pretty much every single day. And I'm using this color here. I don't know what the colors are anymore because I did lose the little sheet inside. Acting is top tier. I wanted to watch this for so long, but I just haven't been able to get myself to watch it until now. And I am just taking it very slowly. But she definitely should have been nominated for so many things. It's ridiculous she didn't. It focuses on this one friendship group, but there's a few people in the group that things all happen to, because sadly it's not just like a 1 in 5,000 chance. It's like 1 in 5 women, which is absolutely ridiculous. The next TV show is something that me and my boyfriend found on Prime Video and started watching, and it ended up being really good, and that is Soulmates. So Soulmates has very much a Black Mirror vibe. If you like Black Mirror, I'm like 99% sure you're gonna absolutely love this. So it's 6 different stories like Black Mirror does, about them finding love. So there's this new technology that's out in the world where you can take a test and find your exact soulmate. No matter where they are in the world, if they take the test and you take the test, you can meet each other, and you're just watching lots of different scenarios of it. So married couples, people that are single, people that don't really care, people that, there's just so many different parts to it. A Black Mirror idea that's just split into 6 episodes rather than the 1.5 hour kind of like short film that you're watching. So I'm now going to do my eyeliner, which is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and just going to line my eyes with this because it's eyeliner. I'm back with the liner on, and I'm going back in with my Soph palette and going in with the black with a small little angled brush and just going over that to basically messy it up. And the final TV show we're going to talk about, which is what I'm currently watching, is How to Get Away with Murder. So I've spoken about How to Get Away with Murder a few times on my channel now, but I missed the last like 2 seasons, so it's just finished, I believe, and I'm on that season now. If you haven't watched How to Get Away with Murder, I really do recommend it. It's one of the best shows I've ever watched, but it's about these law students who have the Professor Annalise Keating, and she basically takes them under her wing, and then lots of stuff happens. I really can't say any more than that, otherwise it will be spoiled. Next, we're going to talk about all the films that I watched this month, and I actually watched quite a few films. First one is Hustlers. It's got J-Lo in it, it's got Lily Reinhardt, it's got Keke Palmer, it's got so many people in it, Cardi B's in it. But this was actually a really good film. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because it's not really something I would ever pick myself, but it was on Prime, we decided to give it a go, and it was actually really good. The acting was actually very good, especially from J-Lo. She was really good. The next film I watched feels like an absolute lifetime ago, and that is Malcolm and Mari, which came out at the start of February. It has Zendaya in it, which is the #1 reason why I pressed on it and tried to even watch it. And this film was fine. It was good acting wise, and how it was filmed and everything like that was very good. It was all filmed within a house in lockdown with only, I think it's like 24 people on set, which is pretty good going. And it's about this couple that are fighting on and off all evening about various different things. I just think it was a little too long. They had one fight too many in my opinion. I thought it was a really impressive and good film. Now onto mascara. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. This is the Lash Bang volumizing one, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with that. No fake lashes for an everyday look. I'm not that fancy. And the next film is The Prom. Right, it's a musical, which, to start off with, just gonna let you know, not my thing. Not a big musical person. I like Hamilton, I like the odd musical, but musicals, not really my thing. But I heard so many good things about this film that we decided to give it a go, give it a little watch, and by little I mean we didn't finish it. There was just something about it, I just didn't really like it. I mean, James Corden was in it, and I'm not the biggest fan of James Corden. I can see the appeal of it to other people, but for me personally, it just wasn't really my thing, which sucked because everyone talked about it so highly and I wanted to get into it, but I did not. It was really hard talking and doing mascara at the same time. So I'm going to line my lips with the lip liner Barry in the colour, who knows? It doesn't say. And then for lipstick, I'm taking the Soph Revolution lipstick in Fudge, and I'm just going to put that on. Obviously, I just can't talk while putting things on my lips. So I'm just going to put in my earrings and my jewellery, and they are all from Buy Me Shape. So the next film we watched was Edge of 17. Now I watched The Edge of 17 ages ago, but my boyfriend never watched it, and we just wanted something like a little bit cheesy, and it was actually way better than I ever remember it being. It's about this teenage girl who has a best friend in the whole entire world who starts dating her older brother, which isn't the greatest thing to do. She's a really funny character that's just all over the place the whole entire time. Woody Harrelson's in it, so you know it's gonna be a good film because Woody Harrelson only does good films. And it's basically her just being on the edge of 17, you know how it goes. And it's just basically her trying to find her way on her own now that her best friend has kind of left her, not really, but she's also not forgiving her kind of thing. And the last thing that I watched this month was John Tucker Must Die, which I didn't actually include in my Disney Plus Star video because I kind of like missed it completely, but I watched it the other night and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I kind of wish I made a video on it because it was just one of those really cheesy videos that just would have been great. It was a chick flick film, it was great. It was about this guy that like cheats on basically every single girl that he ever comes in contact with, and they are trying to get back at him by using another girl. It's really good, really cheesy, a classic 2006 chick flick film. So yeah, that was my everyday makeup routine that I'm wearing now, and also what I watched in the month of February. I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to look down below in the description for all things on Foreo. I'm also trying to just like not do anything with my hair other than hair dry it because I don't want to keep killing it basically. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out knowing that you like these type of videos, and tell me down below what you watched in the month of February and what you suggest me watching as well. I've actually got a few things on my list ready to watch which I'm really excited about. And make sure to hit the subscribe button because I upload quite a few times on this channel and it just lets you know when I've uploaded a new video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will hopefully see you again very soon.